It's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with another Minion Monday. So happy Minion Monday, guys. This is another Minions Rise of Gru toy, and I cannot wait to see it. Guys, today I have Babble Otto. This is another Mattel toy made for ages 4 and up, and he does a lot. So he does come with a medallion that does look like a coin. It actually kind of looks like a, Pirates of the Caribbean coin, which I think is kind of cool. It also has over 35 different sayings and songs and all sorts of stuff. And I am not at a good camera angle to show you this. Sorry guys, there we go. So here is the back of the box. He has all sorts of different reactions to how you hold him, whether he's upside down or laying flat or standing up, and how you move him around. So he's got some kind of little accelerometer in him, and he does talk when you press the button that is his little hair clump here, and his mouth is actually mostly a light up feature, which I think is really cool. So I'll show that to you guys real quick before I get him out of the box. Goodness! So he speaks pretty intensively in their little language, and his whole body lights up and his little mouth lights up. It's super cool. He does have a pocket in his overalls where he can hold this medallion, and I kind of wish he came with a pet rock too, and you could put either one in and he would do different stuff. Unfortunately not the case, and I haven't seen the film yet. I've just seen the basic trailers, which I try to avoid honestly too, so I don't ruin too much of the movie. But alright guys, I think I have showed you everything. Oh, did I show you guys the sides of the box? Here's what's on the side of the box, a little bit on the top. I know my box is pretty crushed up, but this was the last one they had, so I bought it anyway. Okay, this is made in combination with Universal Illumination and Mattel, and it is for ages 4 and up. I can't remember if I told you guys that or not. I think I am going to attempt to open it from the back and bottom. So there are 2 pieces of tape across the side here, and 2 across the top. Will that get me far enough? Okay, so now I can pull out this little instruction manual in the back, which is probably something I am going to need. And then there's a piece of tape in on this side and in on the front side. Can I get the whole thing out now? Close. I'm going to be really close. Okay, so now you can take this inner tray out. You can see we've got a plastic twistable thing that is removed here, and then a tab, it looks like, for the coin, and some zip ties and things on the bottom. So I'm going to do the bottom ones first, I think. Alright, I'm going to remove this piece of cardboard. Okay. And now I can cut this zip tie for you guys. This is a pretty intensive zip tie, but there's the zip tie, and now we've got sort of a cross of different plastics here. I am going to cut around the edges of them if I can. You know what, it's probably honestly going to be easier just to cut across this entire strip of plastic. I'm not entirely sure what this packaging was attempting to do, but it seems more intensive than I'm prepared for. Alright, so can I just cut across this entire strip? Good, and then there's a strip in the opposite direction. I have a very tiny pair of scissors that is not fitting in here very well, so. Okay, got it. Alright, he is free from the bottom now. You're gonna need to remove the tape from the back plastic piece, and then I believe you just pull and twist. So pull and twist 90 degrees, and then it will pop out. So now Otto is free, and all we need is this coin piece in the other side. So I am going to cut around each of those 4 tabs, and then they should come loose and allow me to get this coin. I feel like they could have packaged the coin in here in a more accessible manner. Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? Yay! Okay, oh wow, it's really thin, super lightweight plastic. I kind of hoped it would have a bit of weight to it, but it does have some texture on it, guys. There is a dragon printed on this, and it's actually printed on both sides, which is pretty cool. I will show you guys that. in a minute. It does say this is a 2019 copyrighted toy. Okay, that's interesting. So his pocket, his overall pocket and his hair are both buttons. And as far as articulation, he does have a full swivel in the arms, and I think that's all he's got, you guys. Wait. No. Okay, he doesn't have any articulation in the feet, and it's not full ball joint in the arms. So very little articulation here, but he does have 2 buttons, which is really interesting. And he should do a lot as I move him around. Several different pieces of paper come in this little baggie. It looks like this one is just a whole bunch of warnings and fun things about the toy. It follows all these standards so that we could make it blah, blah, blah. Okay, then we get the fun stuff, the instruction manual, and I love how Mattel does these little coloring page instruction manuals. This is so fun. Does anybody have their kids color these? I think this is really cool. I need to make a post on my social media so I can have, you know, Mattel instruction coloring pages and have everyone post the ones that their kids have done. I think that'd be really fun. But anyway, pretty simple instructions with lots of big pictures and of course all colorable. So this is really fun. All right, everything that you need to know about this toy. So it does take 3 AA batteries, and those do go in the back of him right here. So you need a Phillips head screwdriver, and then this whole panel will come off, and you can swap out the batteries. He does come with batteries in him in order to try him in the store, but they are meant to be changed out when you get him. So that's how you do that part. There's also a switch just below him, and it does have 3 different settings. If you push the switch all the way to the left, there is a number 1, and that is the on position. If you push the switch to the middle, there is a number 0, that is the off position. And if you push the switch all the way to the right, there is an X, and that is a try-me mode. So he will be on the X when you get him out of the box, because that's the try-me function. Okay, you are going to want to switch him all the way over to the 1. So now he is on, and you can play with him. Oh, I guess I should show you up close everything first. Highly detailed dragon. It's pretty cool, you guys. And it is on both sides, so that's pretty neat. So we have that, and then here is Otto, which apparently when he's on, he just lights up the whole time, which is pretty cool. So I'll turn him off and do a spin around as well, so you can see what he looks like when he's off. So now you can see all of his colors and whatnot. There's the top of his head. Again, the buttons are his little hair spike thing and his front of his overalls. So I am going to turn him back on. So he does several things. You can press either of these 2 buttons to have him do things, and you can also change his motion. So I think he does also have a sleep mode, which is really cool. So I want to check that one first. So I'm going to lay him down. I wonder how long he snores. Will he snore till I stand him back up? Okay, stop. That is so cute. He sings himself a little lullaby, and then he falls asleep, snoring really obnoxiously. So that's awesome. Okay, I love that. That's super cute. And his mouth actually does move to look like he's talking. I say moves. It's a light-up mouth, but it changes to look like it's moving, and I'll show you that in other positions as well. Okay, so you can tilt him to the side. I think it's maybe the same thing to either side. And he can do a handstand. And apparently, he also flies. What? This is like a Buzz Lightyear toy now. Okay, that's cool, you guys. Okay, this is really fun. I love the toys with the accelerometers. Okay, so that's all his motion things, but he also does a bunch with just the buttons. It sounds like he's speaking like Spanish Minionese or something. This toy is so obnoxious. This is gonna drive parents insane. I love it. That was an intensively long phrase. Randomly singing. Okay. Okay, so that one was bellow, which is hello. So he has like 3 to 5 with each of those button presses and then the different... I wonder if he'll do different sleep stuff. This would be a really fun hot potato game. Okay, so overall this is really fun. I love the flying one. I think that's probably like my favorite feature that it has. Oh wait, there's one other thing that it does. I forgot, you guys. Hold on. Is that it? He says a couple different things when you put the coin in. Or medal or medallion, whatever it is. I love, okay, so I think my favorite features are the flying, and then when he sings himself to sleep, I think that's just fantastic. And then he just starts snoring. He's mid-song, and then he just starts snoring. It's beautiful. I'm a little bit disappointed in the medallion. I wish it was a little thicker and a little heavier. And I also think that, honestly, it will probably get lost. I guess you can sort of keep it in his pocket, but more than likely this piece will get lost. As far as things that I would change, I wish they would have made it ball joints in his arms. A lot of the smaller toys that Mattel has released have been ball joints in the arms and the feet. And especially since we don't have any joints in the feet, even a spinning joint, which would have been nice, I would have liked to have been able to move his arms up and down and kind of dance with him or whatever, which would be fun, especially since this one is one that you use a bunch of motion with. So I feel like that would have really improved the quality of playtime with this toy just to have the ball joint on these shoulders. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty fun. I think it's interesting that it lights up, and it was an interesting way to do the mouth movements as well. It's kind of cool because it does look like it's actually animated and speaking to you, so I think that's fun. I think it would have been neat, too, if they had made his eyes googly eyes, so as you're moving him around, again, because that is the majority purpose of the playtime with this toy is to move it around, his eyes would kind of like bounce around and do stuff. I think that would be kind of cool. Or if his eyes moved as he talked or something along those lines, or blinked or something in that realm, I think would have been kind of neat to add to that animation, especially since they made the animation of the mouth. They did actually paint these buttons black, which was nice. Sometimes they just fully paint the overalls, and it's in the back. You can see they're just the blue for the buttons, but in the front they at least put the black on there, so that's a little bit nicer. There is some texture detail of the actual overall fabric, so it's just a bunch of lines through the whole piece, and then of the stitching all around this fabric as well. So lots of extra textural detail in there. There's a little bit of texture as far as the belt loops and things too. I do appreciate that they did 2 sides of the coin. That's super awesome and something that is often left out, so I appreciate that. I also like that this is one piece. I mean, sometimes I would say I would want the goggles to come off, but in this case there wouldn't really be a particular purpose for that. And how weird would a minion look without his goggles, right? I think really the big thing is I want those ball joints in the arms. I keep pulling on his arms because I want to dance and play with him. So I think that would have made it a little bit better on the play feature, but other than that, this was a really fun toy. I love that he flies, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so that's gonna be just cool. I hope there's a flying minion in the movie, and I love that he sings himself to sleep. So let me know, did you like this toy? What is your favorite part of this toy? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you have it? Are you planning on getting it? Is it for you, for a kid, for a collector? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below as well. That is completely free for you guys to do, but it really helps support us and encourages us to keep posting awesome videos like this one on the channel for you guys. So we appreciate you taking a moment of your time to do that right now. After that, you can click the thumbs up to leave a like, and you can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews, collectible reviews, games, all sorts of stuff on there, and we're always adding new content weekdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, except Toy Story Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to join us again soon, and until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.